You're watching Talking Points, a focus on the political scene in Lubbock and across the South Plains.
Welcome back. Thanks for being with us. Governor Abbott issuing an executive order to ban all entities in the state from mandating COVID-19 vaccines for their employees this week. He had already banned government agencies, local governments, and school districts from doing so earlier this year, but this order expands to all private businesses as well. And that step has brought business leaders and members of Abbott's own party to question, what are the governor's powers as opposed to the legislature's during a pandemic? And what does it mean to promote the rights of employers in a state often applauding itself for its limited government, its business-friendly climate? In issuing this executive order, Governor Abbott touted those principles that Texas is supposedly founded upon. In every session, lawmakers praise the mantras of local control, government discretion, free market capitalism, and Abbott used those talking points to score more points against California this week for enacting their own private business regulation, bragging in Texas, it is business, not government, that decides. And it is those same points that fueled backlash against the new ban too. Critics claim a limited government means executive discretion, giving private businesses the freedom to conduct their workplace as they see fit. Here's Tyler Republican Matt Schaefer claiming this kind of proclamation should come from the legislature, the first branch of government, not the governor's desk, calling into question the constitutionality of such an order. And to his point, Abbott's executive order declares that all laws from the legislature that conflict with it are void. And the Constitution says only the legislature can do that. Meanwhile, Democratic lawmakers asking if this order is about personal responsibility, protecting each Texan's freedom to make their own medical decisions without government intervention. Does that square with Abbott also signing a law that restricts women's access to abortion more than any other state? Then there's the question of whether the governor's order has any impact at all. After all, the federal government has already taken the opposite approach and required private businesses to mandate their employees or submit to weekly testing. Jen Psaki saying this week their rule supersedes and called the governor's order politics. Some of the largest companies based in Texas, Dell, IBM, Southwest, American Airlines, say they are defaulting to federal rules. It's a question of many COVID contradictions that don't fall along party lines, but nonetheless will determine who has power and what those powers are. And KMAC's Monica Madden takes a look on how Texas businesses are trying to answer those questions, and she brings us more from Austin.
We're not sure what to do anymore.
As CEO of a hospitality group with more than 150 employees, Vijay Patel feels stuck in the middle of a fight between the state and federal government.
We can be penalized by the state for forcing it, and we can be penalized by the national government for not enforcing it. So we definitely don't know what to do.
He's not anti-vaccine, but when President Biden announced it'll soon be required for businesses his size, Patel did not love the idea of forcing a shot into his staff's arms.
It was already difficult to do business coming out of this pandemic with shortage of labor. This new wrinkle is only going to force more employees to not come to work potentially.
Republican lawmakers agree.
Public health mandates are not very effective.
In a committee hearing Wednesday, House lawmakers began debate over a bill that would codify the governor's executive order by adding certain exemptions for vaccine mandates. Democrats say businesses should be able to require vaccines for workplace safety.
We don't need to be eliminating anything in their toolbox to run their business, to give them an opportunity to succeed and survive.
Patel says ultimately he wants to be able to make his own decision for his business.
Perhaps the intention was, let's get government out of business, but instead government came into business with this new executive order.
In Austin, Monica Madden, KMAC News.
Monica, thank you very much. When we come back, we'll go over the top headlines affecting you from this past week and take a look at the week ahead.